everyone, it's Jeff King Toy Brown, Texas Main Trucker again. Probably already seen some of the smaller videos that I've already shot and posted. I was going to do a YouTube live, but I'm driving and stopping and doing all kinds of stuff, and I could not figure it out. So some other time. Anyway, so driving with the club, we're heading up to Relaxin in the Park 2025 in Festus, Missouri. And you didn't know what my club is? It's Bonsai Cruisers, bow down to the rising sun. And Relaxin, this is the third time I've been this year, or not this year, this is the third time I've been, including this year. And the great thing about this show is it reminds me a lot of kind of the old school shows that we used to go to back in the day. There's still some of those around, and they're starting to come back around. But and this is at a park with a little small lake. Anyway, real cool. Cruise around the grounds, and it's just so many awesome vehicles, cars, trucks, everything. Yeah, I'll probably do another video at some later point in time to talk about other, big shows that happen throughout the year that are good to go to. Like I said, Relaxin Park is one. Land at the Lake used to be one. I don't think it's going to happen anymore, but that was also a really good one. Turkey Drag, that's later in November. Cruising the Coast, I have not been to that one. Then there's a few on the East Coast. I know the Mini Truck Nationals in Maggie Valley just happened. I'm definitely going to go there one of these days. But yeah, like I said, I'll get into that another time. And I might even go back over some of the shows, some of the old truck shows I used to go to, or what they call runs. Truck shows I used to go to back in the day. Some in Texas, some in Oklahoma. I even went to a few out in the Arizona-California border. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll do another video on that. But yeah, just traveling. This is a long, well, not super long, but it's a fairly long drive from where I am in Texas to Festus. It's about 9-ish hours, something like that. Go up through Arkansas, that's a lot of the journey. Then we hit Missouri, and now don't get me wrong, it's real pretty country, but there's just lots of parts like what we're on right now that's just a lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. Just flat. Well, not totally. I mean, there's some trees and whatnot. So once we get into Missouri, it'll be a little bit more hills, some trees and whatnot. A lot of trees. And as we get closer to the Mississippi. But yeah, we just hit some thunderstorms, and now it's just wet. It cooled off quite a bit though. Now it's down in the low 70s, according to my truck. Awesome. Anyway, I'll quit rambling. Like I said, I'll do more in-depth videos later on. I got a bunch of stuff planned. Like I said, I know I've been behind on my content, and I'll fix that. But anyway, I'll do more updates later on as the weekend goes, and we're at the show. So thanks, and if you haven't already, like, subscribe, whatever, follow me on Instagram and on YouTube. So talk to you later. Bye.